Well, I thought they both had some, good moments and a couple bad moments again, but I couldn't tell until I looked at the stats. I wouldn't have been able to predict. As it went, Faton was a little hotter on the front end, and Brice was a little hotter at the tail end of the scrimmage.
Are you comfortable with the progression of the quarterback position so far?
You know what? They're getting there. They really are, and we're learning a lot. Of course, the better you protect, the easier it is to prove that you know your progressions and you can get to your second and third guy. We actually, if you notice, we had a few more catches for our running backs, which is more. We hit more checkdowns than we have in the past. We've been forcing the ball, trying to make the big league throw down the middle or the deeper progression. It's just, sometimes your first progression is deep and you work your way short. And, sometimes there's a protection issue where you got to cut the ball loose. But this whole last week we worked a lot harder on just make sure you know who your checkdowns are and being willing to take it, even in your pass skeleton drills and the other drills that we do throughout. So they're being more conscious of finding those guys, and the backs are doing a better job of being where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there. So we're making progress. If you remember last scrimmage, I was a little concerned about just balls being thrown that could have got us beat. That was part of it, just forcing some things down the field and not being willing to take a check down or throw it out of bounds. So I saw better decisions. We only had one pick that they threw collectively, and there was more picks last game. There's more balls that could have and should have got picked last scrimmage. So we actually practiced probably 10 more plays per unit today. And by the way, we did go over 120 plays. We had a lot of plays. So when you start reading offensive stats and all that, when you run a lot of plays, you're going to get some yards. But I think they're doing a better job of knowing where everybody is and being willing to give it to the guy who, basically take what the defense is giving you. You hear that term a lot, but you just don't want to force it.